What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk. Colossal Boxing Talk is associated with Three Kings Boxing under the Movement umbrella, and I am back with another one. Danny Garcia versus Shawn Porter, an interim bout, looms as WBC champion. Keith Thurman suffered a hand injury, further delaying his return. He has been out of the ring since March of last year, where he defeated Danny Garcia to unify the WBA and WBC titles. He was supposed to make his return May 19th in a voluntary defense, but like I just said, he hurt his hand during training camp, having to push that fight back. We don't know when his return will be rescheduled, but we do know that when he does come back, he has two mandatories. Mandatory number one is Shawn Showtime Porter, who earned that spot after beating Andre Berto last year. Mandatory number two is Danny Swift Garcia, who earned that spot by knocking out Brandon Rios a couple of months ago. And both of these guys have already shared the ring with Keith Thurman. Both came up short. And now these guys are on a collision course. You know what I'm saying? You got to determine an interim champion, since the champion, Keith Thurman, is out of commission yet again due to an injury, and we don't know when he's going to return. We don't know how severe the injury is and all of that. This is what the WBC president, Mauricio Suleiman, had to say to ESPN Deportes. Unfortunately, Thurman has been injured again. He cannot continue as a champion. He has not defended the title for more than a year. We have been consistent with him after the injury he had, but with this new injury, it is very possible that the fight is ordered for the interim title between Shawn Porter and Danny Garcia, who are the two mandatory challengers. And so there you have it. Keith Thurman said he suffered an injury to his left hand, and because of that, he will not be able to train for at least 6 weeks. So he opted to cancel the fight he had scheduled for May 19th, although he had no opponent ever scheduled in the fight, and turned down offered bouts with Porter and Jesse Vargas. So Keith Thurman is going to be out yet another month and a half, so pushing his return back to probably June or July. But we all know that Danny Garcia, Shawn Porter have bad blood. After, Danny Garcia's knockout of Brandon Rios, Shawn Porter hijacked the post-fight interview, got in the face of Danny Garcia, challenging him to a fight. They were going back and forth. Danny Garcia was like, we can take it to the street. I'll post a clip in this video so you all can check it out. But that shit was hilarious. It was WWE style. And to be honest, man, this fight is one in a long time in the making. They were supposed to fight, or they were in talks to fight last year, but that fight didn't happen. If you ask Kenny Porter and Shawn Porter, Danny Garcia pulled out of that fight. If you ask Danny Garcia, no, it wasn't like that. But with these guys being number one and number two in the WBC, and not having any other looming, big fight, what better way to settle their differences than in the ring? This fight will be for an interim WBC title. So when Keith Thurman comes back, he knows who he has to deal with for sure, and it don't have to be nobody else. So he don't have to worry about nothing else. Keith Thurman get that tune-up, and then he had to get in the ring with Swift or Showtime and defend that title. This is a good fight. This is a big fight. This is an important fight in the welterweight division, because neither one of these guys are going to be fighting Errol, the True Spence, anytime soon. And the Terrence Crawford fight is a ways away from happening. He still hasn't made his debut at 147. So with these guys who have a history with each other, who clearly don't like each other, and who are clearly looking for a big fight, what better way to get a big fight than facing none other than each other? This is a good fight between these two, and although it's not official now, Mauricio Suleiman is saying that Since Keith Thurman is hurt, he may have to order an interim bout for the WBC, interim welterweight title. And if that indeed is true, we'll get Danny Garcia versus Shawn Porter. So I'll keep y'all updated as news comes out related to this subject. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to Colossal Boxing Talk. Drop those comments in the comment section below. Be sure to hit that notification bell to get notified every time I upload content. Head over to Facebook, smack that like button on the Colossal Boxing Talk Facebook page. Follow me at Twitter at ColossalCBT. Shout out to everybody in the movement that's moving with us. Be sure to subscribe daily to 3kingsboxing.com for your latest and greatest unfiltered, unbiased boxing news reported the way it should be. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.